It's time for another Bible reading and commentary with me, Jennifer Rose. All right, that's 1 John chapter 3, verses 1 through 6. See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God. And that is what we are. The reason the world does not know us is that it did not know him. Dear friends, now we are children of God, and what we will be has not yet been made known. But we know that when Christ appears, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. All who have this hope in him purify themselves just as he is pure. Everyone who sins breaks the law. In fact, sin is lawlessness. But you know that he appeared so that he might take away our sins, and in him is no sin. No one who lives in him keeps on sinning. No one who continues to sin has either seen him or known him. That was 1 John chapter 3, verses 1 through 6. The parts that stand out to me the most, because of their relation to chapter 2, are in verse 2 of chapter 3. It says, But we know that when Christ appears, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. That kind of relates to in chapter 2 where it says, whoever claims to live in him must live as Jesus did. Because if you read that by itself and you're an honest person, you're going to be thinking maybe that's a hard thing to do, live as Jesus did. Jesus was perfect. But of course, Jesus also transforms us and helps make us like him. We're not left on our own to do that. We actually can't do that on our own. And so I just think it's interesting that it says, when Christ appears, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. There's actually something about seeing Christ as he is that's transformative. In addition to the transformation that happens before we ever see him exactly as he is. It says, we know that we have come to know him if we keep his commandments. That's one of those things that if read by itself by certain types of people, myself included, it could be anxiety inducing, because it's I don't always keep every single one of his commandments. I want to, and I try to, but I'm not there yet. And so you could be super literal, and just take it alone and be I don't know, in despair or something. Not a good plan though. In chapter 3, it clarifies much more by saying no one who lives in him keeps on sinning. So it's what's your trajectory? Are you actually decreasing in your amount of sin? Are you weeding sin out of your life? Or are you just staying exactly the same while claiming that you that you actually are in God? Because there definitely should be a trend heading away from sin. There should be improvement.